Staying with the weather now. Good morning to you, Rob Sharpe. So it's looking wet and windy at times for most Australians over the next 36 hours, particularly in SA today, right? But then it's going to sort of head this way.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some pretty windy weather with this low. In fact, it's the windiest weather we've seen so far this year. So yesterday, nice and calm in South Australia down by the water, but it's going to be anything but that today as this powerful low pressure system in the Great Australian Bight rises up and across the southeast, bringing the severe weather. I mean, look at this warning. It's huge across much of South Australia and Victoria and up to the New South Wales Snowy Mountains and the Brindabellas, where we're expecting damaging winds primarily through today. This afternoon looks to be the windiest time for most locations as this front starts to make its way in, bringing the showers increasing for South Australia, developing for Western Victoria and Northern Tassie. And we've also got this band of rain running across New South Wales today. So for Sydney, for example, and coastal New South Wales, we'll see that primarily late this afternoon into this evening. So that little band of rain running through there, including for the flood-affected areas. But you can see as well, we've got a severe weather warning for abnormally high tides today in Victoria and South Australia. South Australia, tides could be as much as 1 metre above the highest astronomical tide for the year. So that's why we're expecting seawater flooding for a number of coastal locations, including potentially parts of Adelaide. As the water levels rise, we've got the big waves as well with that windy weather moving through. So 17 degrees in Adelaide, not too cold, but definitely on the cooler side. Melbourne and up through the east, still slightly above average for this time of the year as the rain builds from Broome toward central Australia today. But by tomorrow, we'll still see wet weather moving through as the windiest weather moves into New South Wales. So I expect a pretty windy one for Sydney, Wollongong, Newcastle tomorrow as showers look to run into the southeast corner of the country. But there'll also be some snow with this. Anytime this blue line heads up and across the Alpine resorts, it's cold enough for snow. We're expecting it down as low as 1,100 metres into tomorrow morning for the ski fields, with probably between 10 and 30 centimetres of snow for much of the Alpine terrain. So a nice little dose of May snow on the way. But look at the temperatures, notably colder tomorrow for Melbourne and Hobart and Sydney and Canberra, and Alice Springs back to 14 degrees as the rain runs into the middle of the country.
Okay, Rob, thank you so much.